Hey dork, I'm on my way to work. Well, today is Wednesday now. I work today. I don't work for the next 2 days, but I work Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So this can be enjoyable. So last night, I stopped recording around 6. And then a little bit after that, when the video was uploading, which took it a while, I got on YouTube, and I had been kind of curious, because you know how I am. I like to know what places look like, where people are, but I had no idea what the inside looks like. So I looked up on YouTube, Great Lakes, boot camp actually, and I watched a lot of videos about what to expect in boot camp and stuff like that, even though, you know, I'm not going, but I kind of got a feel for how it's going to be. One thing that I learned is that they're going to put a lot of pressure on you as soon as you get there, and for the next couple weeks it's going to be like all yelling, making sure you know who's in control, stuff like that. And then in the last few weeks, they are a lot nicer to you. They don't really yell as much, but you can tell they're like actually people at that point. Not like they're always not people, but I want you to remember that when you're in there, that it's not personal. They're just doing it because everything they do is for a reason. So, I also saw some of the things you're going to be doing, like the fire control. There's something about that. I saw the little, what is it? I think something was called like a lab or something. It was where you were like at a computer doing something, I don't know. And there's other things that I saw where you're going to be working out, and what was it? There is just like one swimming test, I'm pretty sure. So once you pass it, I heard that you don't have to keep doing it, stuff like that. Ever since I told you yesterday that somebody, well, I already told you who it was, that my cousin had messaged me. We've been talking since then. It's been really nice. I still have to write that email to the dean. I haven't wrote you a letter yet. I didn't really feel like doing it yesterday. It wasn't because of motivation or anything. I think it was because I was just in so much pain yesterday, and it was still so fresh that it's, you know, it's only been a day. It hasn't sunk in yet that you're in a different time zone now, and that I'm not going to be able to see you every day. And oh, you know how you said that you're going to be able to call me probably like once every weekend? Yeah, in those videos I saw that you don't get to call anyone until 3 weeks in. And since at that point, you can call them every weekend from that, or something like that, as long as you're good. I also saw that you have to mail your phones and all your personal stuff back home, which is something I didn't know. But I'm not sure how reliable this information is, because I feel like it's different every time. So I'm not going to really trust that so much, but I also don't want to be let down this weekend when I don't get a call from you. So I'm going to just not look forward to it so much this weekend. I'm going to try to expect it in a few weeks, which I found out is May 31st is about the time that you would be able to. I don't think anything else has really been going on besides that. I just really wanted to see like what the place looks like so I have an idea. So I can imagine, honestly. I know it's probably weird to some people, but I like to imagine where you're gonna be, especially since I'm not gonna have any idea for 2 months what you're gonna be doing around the time that I'm thinking that. Like, if I'm thinking about it now, it's like going on 5. I'm pretty sure your like boot camp day has just like ended or has been over for 2 hours. I can't remember if it's 3 or 5. Around now, you're probably getting ready to eat. I think you eat at 5 or 6. I can't remember. It's just nice to know something that you're doing at the moment. So, yeah, well, I'm at work. I'm going to get through the day and tell you how everything went later on. I miss you, Dork. I really hope to see you soon. I really hope to get a call from you. And I'm going to write a letter today, probably when this video uploads. I kind of figured out that's what I'm going to do. That's something that I could be off my computer for, to let it process and stuff. That is also going to be killing some time. I'm here now. I'm going to try to have a great day. Hold on, I have to park. But yeah, I'm here now. I have to be in 3 minutes, so I gotta go. But I love you so much, and I'll talk to you after work, okay? Scary. Scary. Hey, boo-boo. Well, I got some stories for you today. So I just got back from work. As you can tell, I put my hair down, I changed. And let me tell you, people are just kind of rude today. Not necessarily any of my tables. Mine were pretty good, I would say. I mean, there was one thing that went on with my table. Basically, one of my tables asked to have a cup of soup, and they wanted to know if, they specifically asked me, does any bread come with this? And I said, no, it doesn't. Would you like some anyway? And they're like, yeah, sure. And then when I gave them their check, I don't know how long it was after, a while after, one of my coworkers came up to me and they were like, hey, your table, they said that, well, they asked me why you charged them for the biscuits, and, well, they're gonna just talk to the register about that, just so you know. And I was like, that's weird, because they specifically asked me if it comes with it, and I asked them if they wanted it still, and they said, sure. And so that's one weird thing that happened. Another weird thing that happened that was very rude was, so you're gonna get a kick out of this. So, I don't know, it's probably around, what was it, 8, actually? Yeah, 8. 8, I checked my phone. I had a missed call and a voicemail, and it was from a number that I didn't recognize. So immediately I ran to the back of the house to see if it was you. I didn't even check the number or anything. But when I looked at it, I was like 419. Okay, dang, it's not him. So I heard the voicemail first, and all I hear is, here, I'm actually gonna play it for you.
She has a girlfriend.
She has a girlfriend. I don't know. So I texted it. I didn't even bother calling. And I was just like, who is this? And keep in mind, this took a while for them to even respond to any of my messages. And they said, you called me! Exclamation mark. So who are you? I said, I didn't call you. And I guess they like took a screenshot or something, because they sent something to me that's downloading, and like, I don't know, I can't see it. And they said, bull, who's this? And I immediately just cussed them out, honestly, because I said, look, I didn't call you, so you could drop it. Basically, that's what I said. I said that you should calm down with extra words in these, that you don't need to freak out and stuff like that. And at the end, I just said bye. And you know what they said? Bye. Emoji, crying, happy tears, laughing at me. Like, okay. Immediately blocked them, as I knew I was going to do anyway. So, obviously there's a lot of middle schoolers that just like to be weird and really immature. It's like, this is the kind of shit that I was, like, happened in middle school. Literally, middle school. Anyway, and my last story for today was, literally, we close at 9. A 9-top walked in at 8:50, and I think people already knew I wasn't going to take it, because I was closing the floor tonight. So somebody else took them. Thankfully they asked for that specific person, even though it wasn't their turn, it was my turn. So I'm glad that happened. But yeah, I started sweeping as much as I could around them. I talked to my manager. They said, you should probably just Bissell the rest. Like, oh my god. I already cleaned white earlier that day, so I didn't have to do white. But 2/3 of the floor I still had to do by Bissling. And if you don't know, Bissling... I'm not even gonna get into it. But yeah, I had to stay there literally probably an extra hour than I had to. Just kind of, I don't know. It took more time to Bissell than it would to vacuum. So there's that. I had to wait for this table to leave so I could vacuum under it and stuff. And but just rude people. Why do you bring a party in at 8:50? Oh, and not to mention, before they ordered and stuff, they let the door open for 2 more people. I don't know if it was like the rest of the 9 or if it turned out to be an 11 top. I didn't really pay attention to that. I didn't look at them, honestly. And so anybody knows, I am not going to say where I work. So I'm not getting in trouble there with that. But I couldn't wait to finally get off work so I could talk to you. I've been really wanting to talk to you, like, I don't know. I was kind of zoning out a lot today. Just mostly thinking about where you are and what you're doing. From like 5 to 6 especially, I was just thinking that you were eating dinner or you were about to eat dinner and how that was going for you, and I just kept thinking about that. And then some of my coworkers asked how am I and how is it gonna be, how long, and just kind of asked some questions like that. That was pretty nice of them to care so much to want to know how I'm doing. I also got a lot of free food throughout the day. One was like my first table. They originally ordered the cheddar potato soup, and then when it got there, they're like, I don't know if I said it correctly. I think I said cheddar broccoli, but I might not have. So I had to go back and get them a new one, and I got to have a little bit of it. The manager said it was okay. I also had mozzarella sticks that that was given to us, and I think there was one more. Oh yeah, there was a sandwich that was made wrong, so we got to have the, what was it, turkey bacon sandwich? I only had like a sliver of it, but yeah, I got to taste it. My Miley's been okay. I accidentally may have crushed her trying to get off my bed twice in a row. I didn't do it. But I didn't crush her. I just like started kind of shifting my weight onto her, and she yelped, and I was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't do it." Oh, I want to show you something though. Hold on. Okay, so look at this. I finally put up the flowers that my dad gave me on graduation, so now it looks really pretty. I got my new, what's it called? I don't remember. New thing that's there. Yeah, that thing. I got my perfume set up that I still need to, well, it's not ideal because most of my perfumes don't look that pretty. They're just like freaking Bath and Body Works tubes and stuff. Got my purse in the back, got the necklace, embarrassing photos that we're gonna bypass. Got my graduation stuff here. Still need to put my tassel in it. Got my jewelry stuff. Yep. Got my Mr. piggy bank. Got other photos that are back there. Oh, and if you look closely, that's the polar bear thing that we made together. What was it, last semester? For, I don't know what class it was. I forget. I'm glad I forget. But look how pretty these flowers are, Ryan. They're so cute. Look, they're pretty. Then I got my Mr. Wolf photo up there, and then if we kind of just come over here, get to see little photos. Yep, that's you in an elevator. Yeah, I can't figure out how to turn those. Even if I turn them on there, it doesn't work. So yeah, there's that. They're all cute and stuff. Okay, I need to stop. Anyway, yeah, that's it again. So I'm really proud of this little corner over here. It's just a few more things that I would like to touch up. Yeah, but I'm pretty happy with it so far. And I need to get fake flowers because I don't want to buy new flowers all the time just to keep them alive for a week. So I'm gonna buy some real looking fake flowers here whenever I get there and actually do it. Tried to, but they were just not real enough. The struggle. Alright, so I also have something pretty sad that I could tell you that I've been sort of doing. I know it's gonna sound sad, but it's actually pretty comforting. Remember your winter coat that you gave me to keep while you're gone? So I hung it up on this thing that's over there on that side, opposite side, and I keep it there just mostly to remember you or something. Wow, it sounds like you passed away. Yeah. Whenever I get sad and stuff, I like to just kind of go up and hug it and cuddle it a little bit. And I know it sounds sad, but it makes me feel like I'm hugging you. And it smells like you still, kind of, more faintly. You don't really have much of a smell, but also another sad thing that kind of happened on my way home. It was pretty dark out, but I looked to the right, and I was literally on my street, but it was further down that way. But I looked to the right, and I saw this couple in the driveway, and they were towards the end of the road, well, end of the driveway, I mean, and they were just hugging so intensely and for a while, and immediately what I thought was, I know that feeling. And I just remembered the feeling before I even remembered the memory of just hugging you and saying goodbye to you. God. I thought it was weird how I just remembered that feeling before the memory, so. Well, I can tell you something though. I'm actually really liking doing this. I kind of look forward to it a little bit. I mean, it's still kind of hard to figure out because I need new batteries, that's for sure. And it's hard to record in my car. And taking videos takes up a lot of memory. So it doesn't take long for me to really have to move this stuff over to my computer, or else it won't let me record anymore. So you're gonna have a lot to go over when you get back. You're gonna be watching these for frickin' weeks, I swear. So okay, I love you so much, and I hope you're doing great in boot camp. I know you are. See, what time is it right now? It is 11:24, just like I thought. You're in bed by now. You're probably sleeping. Well, for you it's 10:24, but yeah, I know you're in bed right now. I think you go to bed at like 9 or 10. I think at 9. I think that makes more sense. But I can't wait to you tell me your schedule and what you do. I really can't wait for that, because I'd like to know what you're doing, or have some idea, since I have literally no idea what you're doing at any part of the day, and that's something that's getting to me probably the most, I would think. Alright, well, I love you so much. I can't wait to see you. I think, like, if it's July 10th that I see you, then I think it's 59 days, so. Well, I love you so much. I hope you're doing great. And sleep well, because I know you're sleeping, so. Alright, love you. Bye.